Group number D.
Elephant.
Elephant. Okay. Unicorn, yes.
Rabbit.
Rabbit repeated, I think. Rabbit repeated.
Here. No, it's not rabbit.
Rabbit.
It's there.
Okay, rabbit.
Thank you.
Oryx, yes.
Zoo.
Zoo. Okay. Dog repeated.
Mosquito.
It's a dog, not dog.
Yes, of course.
Mosquito.
Mosquito, yes.
Mosquito.
What else? Mosquito is a bird, I think.
No. Sheep. Insect.
Yes, excellent.
Sheep.
Sheep, good, yes. Cow repeated. Group number D. Okay, 5. 4.
Forest.
Forest repeated.
Thank you.
3. Okay. Group number C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 points. Group number D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points. So group number D is the winner. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, before we see the videos, let's remind ourselves the things that we said about the movie. Do you have any comment?
If you have any reflections on
Yes,
the two
okay.
techniques before.
Yes, okay. If you have anything to be said about the techniques given according to belonging.
They support the belonging argument.
Yes, Mr.
What we have seen there, I think it's very wonderful. But I think we lack something. I have heard about the Saudi edition, which we all are willing to have. For example, you started with group number 1,
A.
or group A. You give them an assignment or give them something to do. But maybe there is one who is doing the job.
Okay, yes.
And the others are only laughing and being with him and
Being
showing
with him.
Huh?
Be with him. This is something that I need.
Okay. We cannot be sure that they shared to get what we want them to get. Do you think is it important, for example, to support the idea of sharing the information? Or the main idea is just to get the information from where it comes, it doesn't matter? Yeah, I just want you to explain to me. Do we care about the information from where it comes, or we care about how it should come?
Okay. So I have a advice. First of all, while the groups are working, you as a teacher should go among them and be sure that all students are involved. Okay? Make sure that they are working as a group. And be sure that once you have a group, it's better from my own point of view, according to the general case that we have in our classes, make it a multi-level class. Multi-level group, sorry. Multi-level group means that in grouping in general, maybe you have a multi-level group or one-level group. In one task, you need one-level group. For high achievers, for example, when you give them a specific achievement to do, okay, you make it one level. But the general case, we make it one multi-level group. Why? This is to give the chance, the main purpose of grouping in general, to give students the chance to learn from each other. The low standard students may get something from the high standard students. You are not the only source of information inside the class. Students can get from each other. It's your own turn to move around the groups and make sure that they are working as a group. Even the low standard students, when he's even just listening to something said, this is participation. This is a skill. When he's trying to get something from him, like lion, dog, whatsoever, he's getting even a word. Even he's getting a word. The low standard, okay, he achieved something. And you can build up from that achievement. You see what I mean? Again, an answer from Mr. Ahmed. Again, I'm just giving the idea. It's all up to you to modify, to add, to subtract, to get out of it. It's all up to you. You have just the idea. But how to perform it inside the class, you are the only one can do it. This simply because you know all the students. You know their standard. And what be done can be done here in Hafr al-Batin, maybe cannot be done in Tabuk with Mr. Wahid. Or maybe cannot be done in Konfuda or whatsoever, or wherever. I'm just giving the idea. And now, inshallah, you will see some activities, some techniques done by some of the teachers. If you are going to get that technique in the original text, you will understand nothing. It's not the same. But the teacher himself modified it according to the standard of students. Yes, Mr.
When you started your presentation, you mentioned something very important. You said that all 10 strategies, they need cooperative learning. Is that true? So it's very important for us as teachers and as supervisors to train the teachers and train the students how to work in a group.
That's it.
I believe this is the first step before applying the strategies. Because from my visits around the kingdom, I saw so many teachers trying to do group work, but it's only in names. Actually, it's not actual group work. You see the same problem in many schools where you have a student, one or two who are dominating the whole thing, who are taking their pen and they are writing and doing everything, and the rest of the group, they are not doing anything. So I believe training the students how to work in a group, and as you said, Mr. Majdi, having groups with mixed abilities. You don't have students who have all high achievers in one group and low achievers in another group. You need to have mixed abilities inside the group. How to work in a group? When they know how to work in a group, I mean, this is the first thing you have to do. Once they know how to work in a group, you can go on with these strategies. For example, the two techniques that I have seen, for me, I believe they were very interesting. I saw the energy inside the classroom. Everyone is trying to come up with words. Everyone is trying to win. And all coming back to the word you said, they want to win because we belong to this group, and we belong to this group, and we want to win because the winning is going to be for our group. And this is going back to your strategy name, belonging. I like the two techniques. This is my point of view, and I believe the 10 more techniques on belonging will fall under the same category or same technique, something like that, to enhance students' belonging abilities. One thing that I just want to clarify, because I didn't get the answer for it. When you started the activity, you all gave the same thing to all 4 groups, right?
Yes.
And then you started with 2 groups, then you moved to other 2 groups. Why is that? Because
You can make it between the 4 groups. It's all up to you, or 2 by 2. It's all up to you.
I know, but I need to know because why? Because because what I have seen is that sometimes when you have 2 groups competing, the other 2 groups are not doing anything. So if all the 4 groups are working together, I believe this will create more competition around. But for me, I believe 2 techniques were great, and I have to thank you very much.
But another point, when working with 2 groups, I give them the chance to utter as many words as they can. If you have 4, okay, I'm going to get just 5 times or 4 times. But with 2 groups, it will be 10 times. It's a point of view. It's all up to you.
I have to say, what's your name? Mahmoud. I believe you have done a great thing. I mean, it was very good when you were doing the
As Mr. Abdurrahman said about how to organize groups inside the classroom, the teacher should be trained about different diagrams for groups inside the classroom.
Yes.
There are off groups, round like that, table groups like that, many different kinds of diagrams. So
Yes.
Mr. Abdurrahman confirmed that the teacher should be trained about how to organize groups inside the classroom, because all strategies are related to cooperative learning.
One more point about groups in general. Be sure that when you are making groups inside the class, you are getting into a period after a teacher. And maybe that teacher didn't work with groups. This is something great.
I have a word regarding belonging. It's very important. Belonging strategy or belonging feeling can be very constructive and can be very destructive inside the classroom. And we have to be aware not to divide our pupils according to their tribes, according to their cities, or according to the team that they are supporting. As soon as you divide your pupils according to these points, they will start insulting each other or maybe saying something which is very bad. So it can be very constructive and also it can be very destructive. So we have to avoid these slight points. These are very small points.
Sure.
It's very important, especially in a tribal city like
Yeah,
Havrabad.
some teachers say that al-Mudran like that in
Yes, yes. So this is just a short warning.
This is the point of view. I would like to mention something in the PowerPoint, but okay, let's move directly for timing. We have a lot of discussion. Let's move to the videos and see together. I'll start with another technique. No, the two techniques we have taken beforehand. I'll start with pinwheel. Pinwheel. Wheel. Okay? Let's see together what's happening when you are introducing new vocabulary and you want the students to